And a good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hudsonville High School for tonight's OK Red Battle between the hometown Hudsonville Eagles and the Grand Haven Buccaneers. Hi, everybody. Kurt Wilson along with my partner, Brian Waring. This is a big one in the early going. First conference game for both teams, but two teams that have title aspirations. Grand Haven comes in 7-0, ranked 5th in the state in Division I. Hudsonville, also a top 10 team in Division I, coming in with a record of 5-1. So one of these teams will make a statement here tonight, with Rockford ranked 2nd in the state in Division I, and the defending champions in the division lurking and probably the favorites to win the OK Red. But one of these two teams want to be right there when it's all said and done, Brian.
Yes, they do, and Hudsonville can attest to it, and so can Grand Haven, how good Rockford is. Because Rockford is the team to beat right now. If you look at it, you know, you want to knock off the #1 team and you work off, you know, but you got the whole season to worry about that. You know, this first game, you could win, you could lose, but the next game could be a win or a loss too. It doesn't matter now, it just matters when you get to the playoffs. Because every year, Hudsonville and Rockford, East Kentwood, or Muskegon, those four are usually in the regional round. Those are the four. And whoever comes out of that regional round usually goes to the state finals. We've seen it with Hudsonville during the COVID year. They weathered the COVID storm and they won a state championship. Rockford did it last year. You never know who's going to win until the final buzzer goes off.
So two teams that want to make that statement. Will it be Hudsonville? Will it be Grand Haven?
And two legends coaching. Casey Glass has been at the helm, and also Katie Fulmer at Grand Haven. So two familiar foes.
And here we go as the freshman gets the first two of the ball game. Whiteshack, Mallory Whiteshack, the 6'3" freshman, with a nice post move to get the visitors from Grand Haven on the board 2-0.
And Grand Haven has a bang schedule. They got Rockford next, so two tough games back to back.
Well, a 7-0 start. They have been absolutely dominating in their 7-0 start.
Can they survive? You know, how long can they go undefeated or remain on top of the OK Red? That's Harmson with the basketball.
Loose ball on the deck and a jump ball called. The arrows pointing toward Hudsonville. Hudsonville starting five: DeSmit, Harmson, Gardner, Glass, and Maryhugh. Grand Haven, Sorrell, Burnt, Whiteshack, Klumpel, and Schaff. A nice job.
You don't ask me how to say somebody, I mean, spell some of these names, because you're going to get tied up. Just like Shamray. It does not look like Shamray when you look at it. All those Dutch names at UND still thrown in there too. A lot of people get those bad.
Hudsonville trying to dissect this defense of Grand Haven.
It's almost like a 2-1-2. Because they guard the ball, they get the second player, and wide open is on the other end is number 12, Sorrell.
Up and in.
Put it in for two. 4 quick points for Grand Haven. And we got a good refereeing crew tonight. We have to thank the referees because they're doing what most people fear to do. To be a referee.
It's a tough job. It is a tough job.
Fouls on number 23, Gardner, her first. Team first.
So a good start for the visitors. The Buccaneers lead 4-0 with the basketball. They get it down in the low blocks. And the freshman Whiteshack doesn't get it to go, and now a foul against the Buccaneers.
Gardner to DeSmit, and we pick up a Sorrell foul. There's 2 Sorrells on the team, so just hopefully we call the right one if they're both on the court.
Jillian Sorrell with that personal foul. Hudsonville with a 5-1 start against a very tough early season schedule. You never know what the records really tell you in the early going. What kind of schedule have you played? And there's a turnover as the Eagles bounce it on the sideline and bounce it out of bounds. Just underway here in the opening quarter. 4-0 Grand Haven. A 7-0 Bucks. Nice backdoor cut. Left side, right hand for Sorrell. That was nicely done by the Buccaneers offense. Perfect bounce pass on the back door. Smith misses on the interior.
She's got some lineage in the Hudsonville team. Her sister played. All-state player. Went over to Hope College and is an all-star player there, and now we see her sister.
Buccaneers move it quickly.
They're not hesitant either, trying to find that open lane or the open shot. And
off the miss, and up and in. Klumple for 2 and a quick timeout as Grand Haven has jumped on top, 8-0. Outstanding start, a very crisp start offensively for Grand Haven. Jillian Sorrell with 4 points of the 8 that the Buccaneers have. And a 7-0 start, very, very impressive for this Grand Haven team that has gotten them some state recognition in Division I.
You gotta beat the best to be the best. So you've seen it with every team. You could start, doesn't matter what the record is, you still can move on and have a pretty good record to end the season. Right now, Grand Haven has 1,882 students, and Hudsonville has 1,972 students.
Yeah, and the OK Red, one of the premier Division I conferences in any sport. And again, they have done some realignment into the future, but
we'll get to that next year.
Yeah. Nice look down court, but the dribble might have cost the Eagles as Merrihew took one extra dribble, but does draw the foul.
Burnt will pick up the foul. Nope.
So Allison Merrihew will go to the line to shoot 2 and try to get Hudsonville on the board. Deep knee bend, first shot, no good.
Fouls on number 32. Not 25 Burnt.
Maddie Schaub with that personal foul.
That's 2 fouls for the Buccaneers.
Second free throw is good, and Eagles finally break the scoreboard. 8-1, Grand Haven on top. 4:50 to play here in the opening quarter. Nice split of the defenders, and Sorrell has a half dozen. And it's 10-1, Grand Haven. They put some full court pressure on.
Kind of seen this in the first game between the Buccaneers and the Eagles. It's that second quarter where Hudson just took control, and I think it'll be a matter of time where Hudson will just heat up and get some baskets and get the point, get the
nice
score
look
closer.
On the interior, rolling to the bucket but missing the shot. So they had a good look, nice job offensively, but couldn't finish.
We're going to see some changes here for Hudsonville when the whistle goes, and we'll get a change here. 3 fresh bodies for Hudsonville.
Coach Glass looking for some offense, down by 9 with halfway point of the opening quarter. Hudsonville and the straight man-to-man, player-to-player, person-to-person.
Girl-to-girl.
Girl-to-girl, whatever you want to call it. Well, Grand Haven has played mostly zone here in the early going.
Yeah, like a 2-1-2. So whoever has the ball is getting the 2, and then it splits off and
loose ball, and that will be a jump ball, arrow pointing toward the Buccaneers. Wojtaszek will trigger it in, and at 6'3", she'll slap leather and bring it in and get it right back and kick it out.
Nice steal here for Hudsonville, yeah.
Yeah, nice hands.
Yep. It'll favor Hudsonville's. It's tied up.
Yeah, that was Ryan Vanderbeek, who just came in the game for Hudsonville, who got the hands on it to knock it away.
Mm-hmm. They have 3 fresh bodies, and let's see if this nucleus can get together. You should get Skoma, Vanderbeek, and Takama in.
Yeah, and this is a defense that's going way out on the perimeter, and that's what you do when you're 6'3".
Yep, drive right into it.
Play right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job defensively.
Hudsonville's playing get them going, and it's working, but they just can't capitalize on the other end. After a turnover, Hudsonville's got to score, and that's been the difference.
Now, and Hudsonville's going to have to make a decision defensively of what they're going to do in the middle against the 6'3" post player, if they're going to play in front or in back. So far, they're playing behind. That was just a bad pass. They did have the post open. This pass wasn't there. So we'll have to watch that as this game goes along, what they do defensively. Deep corner 3 on the way, no good. There's a steal underneath. Nicely done by Vanderbeek. The sophomore Ryan Vanderbeek has been a nice little surge off the bench for the Eagles. Has a steal and now a bucket. Here's another steal. Skoma. Missed the layup.
It was halfway down.
It was halfway down.
It was halfway down and could not put it in. Bad luck of the rims tonight here at Hudsonville. It's the first time we've seen the Hudsonville girls too really play, some good competition.
Ball saved in. Takama with the save. Under 2 minutes to play in the quarter. 10-3, Grand Haven on top. Nice dish underneath, and the layup up and in for Maryhugh.
Give DeSmith the assist. Now kind of Hudsonville's going into a 2-1, but then it switches out. Burnt the triple.
Emerson Burnt was open on the wing, knocked it down. The lead is back to 8, 13-5. Josie DeSmith trying to take it all the way and gets it knocked away and stolen.
Loose handle there, and it's getting knocked away. The 6'3" freshman is playing a pretty good game inside on the defensive side. Hudsonville just can't match her size.
Nice screen and go, and the layup for Spunas. That was played well. This screen, go to the hole, get the pass. Another misfire on a drive. A 10-point lead, and Grand Haven has the ball and has a chance.
Gap it.
Do you think that they play it for one shot? Nope, they're going to go for a quick shot, and it's up and good. They go for a good shot. Burnt with her second field goal, 5 points. And the lead is a dozen now for Grand Haven, 17-5.
Yeah, but the way that Grand Haven's playing, you never know. It can get out of hand real fast here now. But then Hudsonville comes back.
Oh, nice tough shot for Vanderbeek.
20, Vanderbeek. She got 4 points now. Coming off the bench.
Nice look underneath. Got lost. Nobody was back. And an easy layup for Spadas.
A long shot, and that's how we'll end our first quarter.
Well, solid opening quarter for the visitors. Offensively, very, very solid and crisp. Defensively, zone defense really frustrating the hometown Hudsonville Eagles. After the first 8 minutes, it's Grand Haven 19 and Hudsonville 7.
DJ's Pizza Plus, located at 3471 Kelly Street, Hudsonville, DJ's is newly remodeled and ready for you to stop in. Grab a drink and watch the game, or try some delicious pie. A proud sponsor of WCET TV Sports and In the Zone, DJ's Pizza Kitchen is available for by the slice, dining in with family and friends, carry out, and delivery. DJ's Pizza Plus. Thank you for supporting WCET.
What a first quarter for the Grand Haven Buccaneers. They outscore the Hudsonville Eagles 19-7. 12-point lead heading into the second from the Hudsonville Fieldhouse.
And a quick whistle and a foul against the Eagles to start the second quarter. Vanderbeek with the personal, her first. Well, Grand Haven in this 7-0 start to the season really has not had a close game.
They've had a wide open game there. The second last game, 2 games ago, it's 70-7. So
that was over Montague, 70-7, a 63-point victory.
That's not as bad as what I've seen on the internet. Grambling State would won by like 100 and something to 140 to something to, yeah.
I think I saw that. Yeah, that was.
That one was.
nasty.
I thought that one. I'm like, okay, he didn't let him.
That was not a good scheduling
No
idea. It was against a small school in Texas. Nice drop step move, and Emerson Burnt has 7 points. First 2 of the second quarter, and it's 21-7. And up and in for Vanderbeek. Vanderbeek with 6.
Yeah, she has a quiet 6 from the bench.
Wide open jump shot right side, no good. Eagles with the rebound as Ellison Koopman hauls it in. See if the Eagles can get on a run. It's 21-9. Baseline shot, no good, but a foul. DeSmit looking for her first points. As a matter of fact, of the 5 starters, the Eagles have just 1 field goal amongst the 5 starters here as we play early in the second quarter. DeSmit at the line, the first of 2 is good. Abby Klumpel checking back in for the Buccaneers. While on the flip side, Grand Haven, 4 of their 5 starters have scored at least 1 bucket. Second free throw rattles in there. Smith with her first 2. Lead is down to 10. 6:43 to play in the second.
Where'd this defense come out of from Hudsonville? They just surrounded the Buccaneers, but they broke it pretty easy once they got it broken.
Deep corner 3 is good as they do break it. Schaff nailed the 3, and that was just perfectly executed after breaking the press. And the lead is up to 13, 24-11. Nice give on the interior. Gardner's first bucket. Eagles trying to press the pace a bit, but another bucket for the freshman, her second. Wojtaszek has 4 points. 26-13, 5:48 to play here in the second. 3 from the corner, no good, and here come the Buccaneers.
Nice pass there inside to Bolshek, and Haven's just a little.
Ball. Look at all the bodies flying for that ball.
Yeah, and they're on the floor. They're not like they're standing up. It's rolling around, and they can't control it. So Hudson will have the basketball if it's tied up. So far, the freshman is holding up. She's played a good Hudsonville team and on a good Grand Haven team.
Eagles with the ball down by 13. Three on the way, and it's good. Avery Glass.
Used glass on that one. Enough glass to put it in.
Back to within 10.
Falls on the floor again, and there it is. Back to Grand Haven, or yep, it is back to Grand Haven.
Well, the Buccaneers get every loose ball.
Yeah, and it's been a little too hot to handle for Grand Haven lately here. This is the second trip down the court, and it's been too hot to handle because it's been on the ground more than times than it's been with them standing up.
4.5 remaining in the half.
Floor general there, and DeSmit
using the screen. Flips a pass over in the left corner. Loose ball off a bunch of knees. Picked off by the Buccaneers.
Smile on her face.
Nice drive on the baseline. Left hand for Klumpel. 28-16, 3:45 remaining in the second. Tough pass, and it goes out of bounds. And a timeout called by Grand Haven.
Full timeout.
Timeout, Grand Haven.
So the Buccaneers jumped out to a 19-7 first quarter lead. They lead here 28-16 midway through quarter number 2. And pretty balanced up and down the scoring. Of the 5 starters, everybody has scored for the Buccaneers. Leading scorer is Emerson Burnt with 7. For Hudsonville, the leading scorer is sophomore Ryan Vanderbeek off the bench with 6. It's been a tough go for the Hudsonville offense. Trying to get much going.
The 2 times we've had them, they have had tough competition too. I mean, not tough competition, but competition's been there. They just look like they haven't been the team like they used to be.
Well,
You know, they used to be they'd battle, but I think they've fallen off a little bit.
Well, Hudsonville coming off 3 straight wins.
Yep.
We saw them last with a 3-point win over Unity.
And that was, that was the field opener here, and
Yep. Since then, pretty easy wins over Forest Hill Central and Northview, 63-22 and 60-33. Their last loss was on December 12th at Byron Center to a good Byron Center team,
yeah.
53-46.
They're in the top 10 too in the AP polls. They're at 5-2 is Byron Center. They're another team that usually in that regional, could be in that regional.
So an up and under for Burt. She has 9. Nice drive on the baseline, split some defenders, got it up and in, 30-16, Grand Haven. Hey, it's good, and it's a foul. 3-point opportunity for Hudsonville.
Hooping the harm. Number 30.
Eagles needed that. Allison Maryhugh with a chance for the 3-point play.
The freshman picks up the foul. We'll just check.
Free throw is good. 6 for Maryhugh. That's a big 3-point play, and it's 30-19. The Eagles really need to get this down to single digits here in the next 2:54. And it's going to be a holding foul once Wojtaszek got the ball on the interior. Eagles converged, but also held.
Interfered in the play.
Kendall Gillis, a sophomore, will check in for the first time for Grand Haven. Buccaneers will trigger from underneath. 2:47 to play. second quarter. Grand Haven with the lead 30-19. 3 ball on the way and good. Sorrell with her first 3. She has 9. Lead grows back to 14, 33-19. That was just a well-executed out-of-bounds play. .220 to play in the quarter. Drive, the flip, no good.
Bodies on the ground and the
numbers for the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
And they carry it. Be a turnover.
Let's see if Hudsonville can score on this turnover now, because they don't want to fall any more deeper than what they are right now in the hole.
Yeah, again, I think they really would like to get this to single digits before halftime. Feel like they would have a shot then. Here's a 3.
Wow.
On the way, no good. A little bit too strong for Harmson. Clock starting to tick it down to 1:45. Double team the post, the kick out, shot no good. Loose ball on the deck, and the Eagles come out of the pack with it.
Nice job there by Gardner to get the ball.
3, no good for Glass. And the rebound to the Buccaneers, 1 and done for Hudsonville. And 1:17 to work with.
I'm not liking the play of Hudsonville here. They're just going to go on that court and just hoisting threes, because that's not how you're going to get back in the ball game. It's going to be slow and steady is going to get you back in the ball game. Don't need to be forcing shots here, because Grand Haven's just going to capitalize on if you let them.
DeSmit short on her shot.
Olczyk with the rebound. And she has not sat a single minute yet. It's nearing the 8 minutes on the court. I like the movement here by Grand Haven to find the open girl, and it's no good. Let's see if bad pass there by DeSmit. Stolen by Grand Haven.
And now Grand Haven can probably play for one shot here with the lead. 20 seconds. Looks like they will. They'll spread the floor and work it for a final shot. Clock down to 11 and now 10. Down to 8. And it's down to 5. 3 seconds remaining. Tough shot. It's good. The lefty shot by Sorrell. And it's a huge bucket at the buzzer to give the Buccaneers the lead at halftime, 35-19. Solid first half for the visitors from Grand Haven. They led 19-7 after 1. They'll take the lead into the locker room of 16 points, 35-19, led by Jillian Sorrell's 11 points, Emerson Burnt with 9. And their defense has been very, very solid and very stingy. Have not allowed a whole lot to Hudsonville, Brian, in the first half.
That's true. They've just been in the face of Hudsonville. They put that 2-1 or the 1 or the 2-1-2 or the whatever, the tough defense on them, and they cannot get away from it. Ken Hudsonville. Hudsonville cannot let this game get away from them, because it's going to be over faster than they can blink their eyes, because you don't want to fall too far down, because you can't come out of a hole.
Especially against a Grand Haven team that is solid at 7-0 and has not really had a close game so far this season. So at halftime, it's Grand Haven 35 and Hudsonville 19. We'll be back with the third quarter after we take this timeout. The Hudsonville-Granville Community Media, WCET-TV.
DJ's Pizza Plus. Located at 3471 Kelly Street, Hudsonville, DJ's is newly remodeled and ready for you to stop in. Grab a drink and watch the game, or try some delicious pie. A proud sponsor of WCET TV Sports and In the Zone, DJ's Pizza Kitchen is available for by the slice, dining in with family and friends, carry out, and delivery. DJ's Pizza Plus. Thank you for supporting WCET.
My name is Todd Ponstein from Interspace Mini Storage in Jenison, Michigan. And it's our goal here at Interspace to provide you, our customers, with clean, secure, dry, well-lit, personalized storage facilities. What makes us unique is that we're family owned and operated, and it is our goal to put our customers' needs ahead of our own. We will even come out sometimes on Saturdays to let people in and out of units. We have great rates, and we even offer discounts for 6 months paid in advance or more. We have many different size units ranging from as small as a 5x10 to as large as a 12x50 and almost anything in between. We don't have contracts. You rent right from the day that you move in to the day that you move out, so you don't pay for any time that you don't use. Of course, all of our customers have 24/7 access to their unit. So if you have storage needs, come see us at Interspace. Interspace Mini Storage, for all life has in store.
Just about set for the third quarter here in Hudsonville with the visiting Buccaneers from Grand Haven leading 35-19. Kurt Wilson, Brian Waring, and Brian, this was a really solid first half effort for a 7-0 Grand Haven team, and we talked about making a statement about making a run in the OK Red. Well, I think Grand Haven made a pretty good first half statement. Can Hudsonville now turn it around and make their own second half statement and get back into this one?
We'll have to wait and see if Hudsonville can make that turnaround and make a comeback. We've seen it with Hudsonville in the boys game. They just dominated that in the game and just blew the doors off of Grand Haven. Now the opposite is happening on the other side. The girls from Grand Haven are dominating Hudsonville. Really, if you draw something up here, Hudsonville had a slow start in that first quarter. Look at the second quarter, they're almost evenly matched. It was 16-12. It's just that first quarter that's getting a huge surprise from the Hudsonville coaching staff, and they took nearly 4 minutes in the locker room, and they came out. And Grand Haven, about 2 minutes later, came out.
So here we go, third quarter underway. Wing right, first shot up and good.
No waiting.
Maddie Schaff. And just like that, it's 37-19. So Grand Haven continues to really run a very crisp offense. Nice look and a nice easy layup on the right baseline. Avery Glass Smith with the assist.
They found the mismatch in there. They found that open player, and cutting and driving was Avery Glass, and she put it in. This is where Hudsonville's got to run their own offense. You don't run to how fast Grand Haven is running their offense. You run your own offense here. I think things will work themselves out here.
Well, they've gone to a man-to-man or the player-to-player defense. They had been playing mostly a zone in the opening half.
Yeah, a 2-1-2.
Yep, here come the Buccaneers. Nice look underneath, easy layup. Wojciech. She has 6 points. Now they come out and trap. Nice look underneath.
All night, and you had
missed it, but the putback is up and good.
Maryhugh.
Nice job by Maryhugh on the backside of that second miss.
Mm-hmm.
Burnt with 11. Second Buccaneer in double figures. 41-23.
All shots are falling for Grand Haven here. Hudsonville's had a hard time. Traveling was just Smith.
Well, it's pretty obvious that Hudsonville has to get their offense going, but they're going to have to get some stops.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to figure out a way to slow down this Buccaneers offense, which so far has been really solid. There's a stop. That's what they needed. Down court.
Let's see if they can capitalize on it.
Not able to get the shot to go. Nice give, and off the miss, the putback, Wojciech followed her own miss and put it up and in, and it is a 20-point game at the 5.5-minute mark of the third. Now they're back into that zone. Looks like a 2-3 zone block shot.
Nice job there by Grand Haven to get the block shot. See if they can get points now. That should be offensive.
It will be.
She came in there with a full head of steam and just steamrolled.
Yeah, good job by Ava Gardner to stand her ground and able to take the charge. Ryan Vanderbeek checking in. She had a really decent first half, coming off the bench, scoring 6 points. We'll see if she can give another offensive spark here to the Eagles, who trail at 43-23.
Sorrell picks up her second foul.
Buccaneers come way out, trap at midcourt. Hudsonville will break it, and then the Buccaneers get the steal on the interior.
The defense is haunting Hudsonville right now. And going to the line to shoot a pair will be the Buccaneers.
Sorrell will go to the stripe.
Josie DeSmit, her second. And that's one thing we did not talk about, fouls. Talked about it in the second half with the boys, but girls have been quiet.
Sorrell hits the first of 2. She has 12 to lead her team in scoring. .13 for the junior Jillian Sorrell. And it's 45-23 in this extended zone and a kick ball. It'll stay with Hudsonville. So they go to man-to-man one time down, and now they go back to that zone that has been so successful. And they really extend it. They're taking that zone out and really trapping the point guard.
There's always got to be somebody open, but Hudsonville just can't find that open player. It's going to stay with Hudsonville. It goes off of Grand Haven.
The Eagles will trigger underneath. Avery Glass back in.
For Gardner.
4:42 to play in the third. Nice look underneath. Not able to get the open look to go. But the kick out for 3, no good. And another rebound. Eagles getting some opportunities here. Just try to cut into it.
Yeah, just can't capitalize on the good opportunities. They get the rebounds, just can't put it back up. And
there's an open look. DeSmit. First field goal of the night, which is strange to say for Josie DeSmit.
Yeah, usually she's got.
And that should be offensive. Travel violation.
It's still a turnover for Grand Haven.
Abby Smuck's back in for Grand Haven.
I'm liking the style of Grand Haven. They think they're going to go to the 2-1-2, but then they switch it off and then they go back to it. Nice job there by the Buccaneers, number 12, Sorrell.
Oh, there's a long 3. Drained.
When it rains, it pours. The 3-point basket. Cuts it down to 17 now.
Eagles need a run here. Down 45-28. Still a lot of time left here in this third. 3:44.
That was almost like she wanted to go in, but it was just a hair short.
DeSmit with the drive, up and under.
Nice job there by DeSmit. Find the open lane, drive it, and pick up a foul.
So Sorrell with her third personal foul. That could become a problem.
Could be, yeah.
Eight points for DeSmit.
Hatfield will check in for Hudsonville.
Second one, no good.
Touches almost every part of the rim and does not fall.
Gillis with those fluorescent pink shoes with the rebound and a timeout.
It's one thing I haven't taken out of my closet yet. It's my pink shoes. So I'm glad
Can't wait to see those.
They're They're not as bright as those, but they're bright. Yeah, we used to do the annual pink out at Jenison, if you want to know, and it always came out right then. So haven't had that opportunity to pull them out yet.
Next week, I want to see the fluorescent pink
I
shoes.
have to find them first. They might be way in the back in the closet to find them. I might have to dig.
3:24 left here in the third as we
they've been stored.
digress to fluorescent pink shoes. Grand Haven 45, Hudsonville 29. Grand Haven led 19-7 after one. They have led since the get-go. They scored the first 8 points. Led 35-19 at halftime. And right now, 45-29. It's really been pretty solid on both ends for Grand Haven. Their offense has been good. Their defense has been very solid and stingy. Hudsonville trying to find something offensively. Josie DeSmit with 6 third-quarter points, trying to spark a run here to get Hudsonville back in this game.
In this third quarter, it's 10-10, the scoring. Just as bad as the game I had announced last week. Get more of that, back that later.
There's a miss and a run out. DeSmit to the rack, and it's good.
She's been a spark plug now here in the third quarter.
Yep, the Eagles back to within 14. They've outscored Grand Haven here in this third now.
Yep.
Jump shot is good.
Just like that, it's tied back up.
Spunas for the bucket, and back on the other end, an air ball, but almost saved in. It was out of bounds.
Nice hustle there by Hudson. Tried to save it and cut in more of that lead. Basically, they're just trading basket for basket right now. Grand Haven and Hudsonville are.
And Hudsonville cannot afford to do that. They're going to have to make a run.
They got to get a spark from someplace and just
There's a
rally.
spark with a steal.
By Skolma.
The putback
There
is
it is.
good. Hatfield.
Well, picks up her first 2 points of the ball game.
47-33. Second time that the Eagles have been able to get within 14.
Yep, it'll stay with the Buccaneers. That's one thing the Buccaneers couldn't afford there, to lose the ball, because nobody was there to help her. It's a good thing it went off of the Hudsonville foot, because it was getting close to that 10-second count. Almost steps out of bounds. She does.
And there's the unforced turnover. So the Eagles, big possession here. They're down 14. If they could get a bucket here and get closer to getting it to within a 10-point or 9-point game,
Get it
heading
down
to the
to
fourth.
single digits and work it into the fourth. That's what you want. You want to get it down to single digits going into the fourth, because things can change. in a
Nice
moment's
drive.
notice.
And the left-handed layup is good.
Vanderbeek is 8 points now.
Down to 12. Another stop and bucket would be big for Hudsonville as they try to make a late run here in the third. A minute 34 remaining here in the third quarter.
Grand Haven looks a little tired too. They're starting to breathe a little heavy. Like they gave too much gas in that first half. That was good. It was a good work there by Grand Haven to find it where the hands were.
White to Sheck will inbound it from underneath.
Going to try to get it to her because
Right back to her.
size is the matter. there.
Splits defenders, missed the shot, got her own board, and kicks it out.
It's one thing that Hudsonville cannot contain is the tallness of Olszewski inside. Now they put it to the top.
Three-pointer straight away, front iron, no good.
Nice rebound there by the Eagles, number 10, Harmson.
Big possession, and a
Yep.
foul, and a chance to cut this to 10 with under a minute to go in the third.
Just wonder what Coach Casey Glass said at halftime.
Well, Avery Glass with a chance, and the first free throw is good. So this could make it a 10-point game with 58 seconds to play in the third.
They're not pretty, but they're falling.
Yeah, and this would be as close as the Eagles have been in a long while. And she knocks it down.
No,
So it's a 10-point game.
if they can lock the defense down here, I think they have a good chance to cut it within the single-digit mark here.
I think that's what Casey Glass said at halftime. You got to lock it down defensively. Shot in the corner, no good, but a rebound. Put back, no good. Wojtaszek with another board. And there's a whistle and a jump ball. It's Hudsonville's ball.
And it favors Hudsonville. This is the time now Hudsonville could go for a 2-and-1 here. Get a quick basket, put some tough defense on them, and cause the turnover and cut it within 6, maybe 5. We'll see.
Yeah, let's see if they can get it to singles first.
The single digits is the first thing. The second is to get baskets and hold Grand Haven scoreless for a little while. Put them in a little, a little hurry up or a little.
20 seconds remaining in the quarter. Oh, tough
not
break.
what you
That goes
wanted.
off the hands of DeSmit.
It was going off of Grand Haven. It just found DeSmit's hands and went out of bounds. It was going to go off of number 12, Sorrell. But
So now the defense has to come through again to keep this a 10-point game. And a backcourt foul.
also man number 20. It's only the 13 foul, 2 more to go. You don't want to let Grand Haven get a bucket here because that could be detrimental, especially going into the fourth quarter.
Down to 4 seconds, and there's the last foul to give. So Harmson gives it. That's a nice job. Just give those 2 fouls, and now make the Buccaneers bring it in.
And it doesn't result in any points, so that's the good thing.
3.5, the 3 on the way, no good. So Hudsonville pulls to within 10, heading to the fourth. As they outscore Grand Haven 18-12 in the third quarter. Josie DeSmit with 8 of her 10 points in the third. Avery Glass with 4 of her 7. And Grand Haven with their lowest point total of their 3 quarters, just a 12-point third quarter. So 47-37, Grand Haven as we head to the fourth.
DJ's Pizza Plus. Located at 3471 Kelly Street, Hudsonville, DJ's is newly remodeled and ready for you to stop in. Grab a drink and watch the game, or try some delicious pie. A proud sponsor of WCET TV Sports and In the Zone, DJ's Pizza Kitchen is available for by the slice, dining in with family and friends, carry out, and delivery. DJ's Pizza Plus. Thank you for supporting WCET.
Here we go, fourth quarter, a 10-point game in this OK Red opener for both teams. Who will go 1-0 to start the conference season? Buccaneers have led since the opening tip, and now they lead by a dozen as Wojtaszek hits double figures. And a missed drive on the left side. A tough hook shot, and it goes out of bounds off Maryhugh.
It came in pretty fast, too. Maryhugh had a chance to save it, but she just couldn't save it in time.
Jump shot, left side, no good. Long rebound, the Buccaneers run it down. There's a roll to the rack, no good. Got her own rebound, missed the shot, but a foul. 2 free throws coming up for Sorrell.
That's DeSmith's third. Snow.
Jillian Sorrell, 2 for 2 at the free throw line tonight and misses the first of 2 here. That's the first free throw miss for the Buccaneers tonight. As a matter of fact, it's only their 3rd attempt. Sorrell has all 3. Missed them both. Empty trip for the Buccaneers. Here come the Eagles. Down by 12 to Smith in the lane, no good. And the Buccaneers grab the board and hurry it down court. And that's going to count and a foul. 3-point opportunity for Emerson Burnt.
Hudsonville number 24, Avery Glass, her first team, second bucket was good.
Nice job by the Buccaneers of getting out in a hurry.
Transition.
And a 3-point play, and Burton has 14. 52-37. Abby Skolma back in, and Hudsonville now down by 15. So a good start to the 4th for Grand Haven. 52-37. There's a bump foul called. Smith to the free throw line, backs it up. Ball tipped and stolen away.
A shot there by Skolman to knock it away, and nobody's there to get it except for the Buccaneer player that got it tipped out of.
Oh, nice give in the lane for 2. Burnt with 2. Wojciech with the assist. Just not able to get it to fall, but free throws coming up. 54-37. It seems like the Eagles just used so much energy to get it to within 10 and had the ball and a chance to get it to single digits, and now they've got another hill to climb with that free throw no good.
Gardner in for the Eagles. To replace number 24, Avery Glass.
Missed them both.
0 for 2.
The Bucks get the board. Try to run and throw it away. 6:06 remaining. 17-point Grand Haven lead.
Hudson had it down to 12. Chance to get into single digits and just couldn't get it down.
Hudsonville still looking for their first points here in the 4th. There'll be a foul over the back.
Sorrell?
That might be her 4th.
Yes, it is. Her 4th. See if Granny. And she is. Can't tell what one's down. I think it is Maryhugh.
So the injured player for Hudsonville being attended to by the training staff at the 5:42 mark here of the 4th. Grand Haven 54, Hudsonville 37. And Allison limping off.
Talking about empty quarters. Well, let's see what. Yeah, it's Granville and Matawan. It was 9-0 after 1. So you know it's tough, but
yeah, you can. Well,
7 for Grand Haven right now.
And Hudsonville again scoreless here in the 4th.
Yeah, you just don't want to be held scoreless in any game, especially against any team, even if high ranked as Grand Haven is. You don't want to fall
Good
down.
look down court. Nice job of running the court in transition, and Burnt on the receiving end. And Grand
18.
Haven looking good at the 5:20 mark here, the fourth, leading 56-37.
18 for Burton right now.
Yeah, it looked like Hudsonville just expended so much energy to get it
In
to
that
within
third.
10, and here in the fourth have run out of gas. Not able to get anything to fall. There, they finally get their first two.
Gardner from the Smith. See, Gardner found a little hole there for Smith to get it to her. And it took nearly 3 minutes to get into the ball game or get their first points.
Baseline jumper well short.
Now, this is where Hudsonville's got to capitalize on those missed shots by Grand Haven. Time
On
to
the
drive.
Drive, it's going to be a push foul.
Grand Haven foul, 22 Smith, her first, team's fourth. Harmston back in fourth.
Brooke Harmson coming back in at the 4:25 mark. But Grand Haven with the lead, 56-39. Timeout.
Timeout, Grand Haven.
Well, in the final minutes of the third quarter, Grand Haven led by 10 and Hudsonville had the ball. Had a chance to cut it into single digits,
And
not able to do it. And then this fourth quarter has belonged to Grand Haven. As a matter of fact, has pretty much belonged to Emerson Burnt, who has scored 7 of the 9 Grand Haven points here in the fourth quarter, stretching out that Grand Haven lead from 10 to 17, 56-39. Grand Haven looking for their 8th straight win, and this is a Grand Haven team that's coming off, again, 7 straight wins, and they've been on the road a lot as well. They have won
it's
5
not-
road games. They're 5-0 on the road. Last win
Just-
at Spring Lake, 42-21.
even at home, you look at it, they're 2-0, and they're wide open wins too. It's 55-32 and 70-7. There's no close games in there.
And a couple of long trips to Traverse City for 2 wins over Traverse City Central and Traverse City West.
Even a trip to Ludington too, in there. The Lakeshore trip there.
Yeah, that's
The
a nice
Orioles.
start for Grand Haven, and a foul underneath.
Hudsonville foul number 24, Avery Glass, her second.
Avery Glass with the foul.
Yep, her second. Team's third. And
Eden Smith for 2. First is good.
bench players get points. That's when you know evenly spread team.
Missed the second. 57-39 as we near the midway point of the fourth.
We're 3/4 away through the game. Or 75% of the game is finished. That's Skoma. Oh, nice block by the
Huge block.
big
Wojtaszek has it knocked away from behind, but the block shot on the defensive end.
And then she almost took it to the house, too. Then she was blocked on the other end. The freshman taking it down the court. And Great Haven remains with the basketball. Ball's on the floor, and it should be a tied-up basketball, and it will favor the Eagles of Hudsonville.
Yep, the arrow's pointing the way down the court for Hudsonville with the ball down by 18. Only 2 points in the fourth for the home team. 2 quarters tonight where the Eagles have not been able to get anything going. 3 on the way, no good.
The first and the fourth.
Yep, a
middle.
7-point first and a so far 2-point fourth.
The start and the end.
Stop in the lane and a pop and a drop for Sorrell. 15 points for Jillian Sorrell. 3 minutes to play, 59-39. So the lead is back to 20. Straight away for three, no good.
Long rebound out to the Eagles.
Eagles cannot buy one. It has been one of those nights.
They just can't buy a three either. The last two shots have been threes and are not falling. It's like there's a little lid on that basket here in the fourth.
So the Buccaneers can take the air out and use some time, and they'll call timeout.
The 32nd.
Feel pretty good about themselves now. They're going to go to the bench, bring some players in. 2:37 left. Grand Haven looking like they're going to win their 8th in a row.
And then they got to face another good team in Rockford on Tuesday. So
Well, I think they've
back-to-back games are going to be. It's going to be. I mean, you got to beat Rockford to remain on top.
Well, I think at least
And
it shows Rockford that it's a pretty good team.
Yeah,
This is going to be a
We're for
pretty
real.
good battle.
Yeah.
Hudsonville will have Caledonia next.
Yep. And then they got East Kentwood next week, Friday. They take a one-game road trip down to Caledonia off of M6 and the 100th down there.
Shot up, no good. Buccaneers get the rebound, the kick out. Another three miss. 2:18 remaining.
The Smith with the basketball.
Trying to get a screen and use it. Bounce into the corner. There's a three from the wing, no good. A rebound to the Buccaneers.
I've actually been to Caledonia High School, and that's a very good campus to play at. It's kind of like a horseshoe.
Nice look down court, and the layup up and in. Koopman with her first two. And here come the subs.
Substitution timeout.
Three players on each side coming in at the 140 mark. 59-41, Grand Haven. The Buccaneers have led since the opening bucket in this one.
From the start of the game to, ooh, that could almost been over and back. She picked up her foot and put it down, but it was on the, lucky it was on the right side of the court.
There's a three in the corner, no good.
Nice rebound.
And a foul.
Nice job there by the Hudsonville number 2 there, Tuttle.
So Riley Tuttle will get a chance to get in the scorebook with 1:17 remaining. First free throw, no good. Eagles have scored only 4 points here in the fourth. Second one, no good. Eagles get the rebound and the kick out for three, no good. It has just been a tough fourth quarter. 1:11 remaining. Hudsonville will trigger it in from underneath. Trying the dump down, up and under, no good. And Grand Haven with the board. We're under a minute to play.
Just a bad start for Hudsonville and Grand Haven's going to take a 30. It's just a slow start for Hudsonville that doomed them.
Yeah, down 19-7 after one, and then again working their way back to within 10 at the end of three, and a chance to cut it to single digits, thinking maybe they'd have a shot in the fourth, but that fourth quarter went away in a hurry. First couple of minutes, Grand Haven got buckets to extend the lead to 15 and then 17, and that was pretty much all she wrote.
Yep.
So 51 ticks to play as Grand Haven puts the wrapping on their 8th straight win.
And they remain perfect.
Yep, Hudsonville's going to fall to 5-2. Important thing here, though, is in conference play, Grand Haven will go 1-0.
Yep.
And Hudsonville will start 0-1. There's a 3 on the way, no good.
Nice rebound there. Trailed by the Hudsonville Eagles and wide open on the other end.
Yeah, and a missed layup.
I'm liking this third string team for Hudsonville. They're not giving up.
They're playing tough.
Yep, they're not giving up either.
17 seconds and a couple of free throws coming up for Jane Takema. So the Eagles with 2 field goals in the fourth and 0 for 4 at the free throw line. And now 0 for 5.
I'd say if Rockford remains undefeated going into the game next week. I don't know who they were playing tonight, but you got to look at that too. You don't know. It could be a one-loss Rockford team going in. 0 for 2 from the line.
So final 5 seconds. And the final shot of the game, and that'll do it. There's the buzzer. So 59-41 is the final tonight, and a solid wire-to-wire win for the 8-0 Grand Haven Buccaneers. Emerson Burnt with 18 points to lead the way. Jillian Sorrell with 15, so 2 in double figures tonight for the winners. For Hudsonville, Josie DeSmit with 10, the only player in double figures for the Eagles. So Grand Haven now 8-0, 1-0 in the conference. Hudsonville falls to 5-2, 0-1 in the OK Red. But a very big statement win tonight on the road for the visitors from Grand Haven as they win at 59-41, Brian.
Yeah, that 2-1-2 zone Hudsonville can never figure out. And I think that's what haunted them all night. They could not get that defense of Grand Haven figured out. They got the offense figured out in the middle quarters, but the first quarter and the fourth quarter were the nemesis for the Hudsonville Eagles. If Hudsonville would have got off to a good start, I think they still would have made a viable game. But when you fall down early and can't come back from it, that's when it hurts you.
So much thanks to our crew tonight, Josh Celestin, Sharon Waring on camera tonight. For Brian Waring, I'm Kurt Wilson. Thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score, Grand Haven 59 and Hudsonville 41. You've been watching OK Red Conference basketball on the Hudsonville Granville Community Media WCET. We'll see you again next time. Good night, everybody.